Hey, and welcome back to my channel. And I'm here with a quick business tip for online business owners. If you are someone who sells your products or services in the online space, then you need to watch this video to the end. Now, go to your favorite website, any site, doesn't matter which site it is, scroll all the way down to the bottom. And in the bottom, in the footer, you should see a terms and conditions and at least a privacy policy, at least those two things. If you do not have those on every page that you are either selling services or collecting information, you need to add those immediately. Now, you might be saying, what's the purpose? Like, what does this do? This is going to legally protect you, okay? Now, your privacy policy, it makes sure your customers and your audience trust you because it's more about what you are doing with their information. Like, we're not going to sell your information or any of those things. It pretty much tells them exactly what you will be doing with the information that you collect from them, whether that be email address, phone number, payment information, etc. Now, this is a legal requirement in most states and countries if you are collecting information on your landing pages, websites, or anything else. Now, the second thing is your terms and conditions. You absolutely must have a terms and conditions. This is more so for your customers to tell them about what to expect with your IP. If they can, because we're in the online space. Sometimes people steal your information. Sometimes people take your program and remix it as their own. This is your IP. All of that is included in your terms and conditions, as well as things like refund policy, payment terms, stuff like that. So if somebody came back to you and wanted a refund, I would put a checkbox on your checkout cart, on your checkout box so that people can check it and know that they will not be getting refunds. However, I would also include it in your terms and conditions. Now, this is a way to protect yourself legally and to build trust with your audience. Now, let's also make a note that if you do not abide by these laws, you can be fined and you could be hit with some real hefty fines. These are not, quick, small, inexpensive things. Now, your next question may be, I'm not an attorney. Where am I going to get the legal jargon to write a terms and conditions or a privacy policy? I got the solution, sis. Don't even worry about it. You will go to rocketlawyer.com or termly.io. You go to either one of those and I'll link those in the description. You can get a free trial depending on which site you go to. You can create it. You can go in and you can create your terms and conditions and your privacy policy. I know that Rocket Lawyer is pretty simple. It does take about 20 to 30 minutes because it will ask you a lot of questions and it will create your terms and condition and your privacy policy based on the questions that you ask, that you answer from them. Now, once you get those terms and conditions and the privacy policy, you will go to a blank page on your website, or I've seen people do it this way. They just do a Google Doc and they just put terms and conditions. They want something quick and they want to keep it simple. They do terms and conditions. They do a Google Doc and they put terms and conditions on there. And it's just a view only doc. And they link that doc in the footer at the bottom where they say terms and conditions. They link those words to the document on their landing pages and their website. Or you could just create a brand new page on your website, put your terms and conditions there and link it in your footer, and then do the exact same thing for your privacy policy. If you have any questions about this, why this matters, how you can get this done, what's sufficient, leave me a comment below. And as always, if you are here, I want you to turn your notifications on, click the like button on this video, click subscribe. I cannot tell you the amount of business owners as a business coach whose pages I have been on and they do not have this. And I'm telling them, hey, this is something that you absolutely have to have legally. So I want you to share this with somebody that you know runs an online business and is collecting payment information or collecting any information at all.